So how did you and Tony Bowden in the house? How did you and Maudsley end up side by side together, way back in the day, down in the tunnel in Wakefield?
Yeah, well, Bob was in that underground cell, or cage, if you want to call it
Yeah.
that, because it was essentially a cage. And there was a cage next door to him. And I'd been involved in a siege at Parkhurst Prison where a governor was held hostage for 2 days.
Yeah.
And afterwards they placed me in the cell next to Bob. And I'd obviously heard about Bob.
Yeah.
You know, and he had this notorious image and reputation.
Yeah.
And I managed to verbally communicate with him. And I found him to be a highly intelligent man,
Yeah.
really intelligent.
Yeah.
So we formed a bond, a friendship. And then we started making contact, verbal contact with the other prisoners in the segregation unit,
Yeah.
okay? Talking out of windows, that's how we did it.
Yeah.
And we generated an atmosphere of rebellion down
Yeah.
there, me and Bob. And it was kicking off. And then the screws came in riot gear to remove us, and they went to Bob first. And he fought back fearlessly.
Fought back with what?
Just his hands, his fists.
You're saying that Robert Walls, I've never ever heard this,
Yeah, it's true.
was rowing back
Yes.
physically
Well, I'll tell
and giving
you,
them problems.
I tell you, they moved me, but they brought me back to the jail for the adjudication, damaging the cells.
Yeah.
So I went in, Board of Visitors back then, you know, or Independent Monitoring Board. They used to do the serious adjudications.
Yeah.
And they said, would you like to call as a witness? I said, Bob Maudsley. They said, well, he's in a strong box at the moment. He's kicked off again, but providing he agrees not to cause trouble, we'll let him come in and give evidence. I thought, okay, great. So I sat there. Anyway, I brought Bob in. He went, hello, John, you all right? I said, yeah, you okay, Bob? He said, yeah, not bad, John. So he came in. What does he do? Dives across the table at the head of the BOV and gets him around the headlock. The screws jump on him and start hitting him with sticks and that. I stand up, wallop, they're on me, right? They drag us both to the strong box. And what they used to do then, when they stripped you, they spread the cheeks of your ass.
Oh,
Right?
God, John.
So I wouldn't lay on the floor, so they began kicking me in the face, right? I was almost unconscious. And then I'm laying there in this strong box, and I can hear Bob, John. I said, you all right, Bob? He went, that was good, John, eh? I thought, oh, God. I said, yeah, it was great, Bob.
Get ready. Full video out tonight. Johnny Bowden, 43 years straight.